podcast, wide open, woke sessions. Mind, body, soul, no second guessing. Spilling truths, no sugarcoat dressing. Wisdom, honey, cash and knowledge, blessing. Hands to the streets, wide open, woke. Eyes on the prize, ain't no time for jokes, lies and eyes. These days we roll, truth on the mic, destiny and vote. Hands to the streets, wide open.
Hey, this is Audi Rob with Wide Open Woke Podcast with information that make you want to say, wow. Yeah. Today, we're getting into the esoterical teachings of Jesus, the hidden teachings of Jesus and what he was really about. What the church is hidden, what they don't want you to know because they want to keep you in a controlling situation. But no, the information is here and people are going to be free. Free in their minds, free in their hearts to love. Okay, without nobody over their head. You better do this. You got to do this right. You don't do that. You're gonna go to hell. Hell don't even exist. It's just a state of mind. Man, they had you all up in church scared to look to the left, look to the right. You better stay right there. Yeah, you stay right there. You stuck. But I got some teachings I want I'm gonna reveal to y'all. These are the esoterical teachings of Jesus, and we're about to get into them right quick. I want y'all to check this out. This is something that you need to hear.
There will come a time when the hidden eye reopens, when the ones who are asleep will awaken to the kingdom within. That time is now, and if you're hearing these words, it means you're one of them. You see, there's something the church never told you, something they stripped from the Gospels, something they buried beneath centuries of ritual and doctrine. Jesus spoke in codes, not because he wanted to confuse you, but because he was protecting a teaching so powerful, so dangerous to the systems of control, that only those ready to see could understand it. Listen, why did Jesus speak of a single eye that fills the body with light? Why did mystics paint halos around the heads of saints? Why did the church erase the teaching that you are the living temple of God? These aren't metaphors, they're not fairy tales, they're anatomical, mystical, real, and for 2,000 years they've kept this from you. But something's shifting now. You feel it, don't you? That restlessness, that knowing that there's more, that the religion you were given doesn't match the Christ you love. You didn't find this video by accident. You were called to remember what was stolen, called to awaken what was put to sleep, called to activate the light that's been dormant inside you since birth. This isn't for everyone. Only those with eyes to see will understand. And by the end of this teaching, you'll know exactly what that means.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's start where Jesus dropped one of his most cryptic codes, Matthew chapter 6, verses 22 to 23. He said this, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness."
There you go.
Now, if you read that literally, it makes no sense. Your eye is single. What does that even mean? You have two eyes. Everyone does. So either Jesus was confused about basic anatomy, or he was speaking about something else entirely, something hidden. Hold that thought, because what I'm about to show you will make everything click. You see, throughout history, every mystic, every initiate, every secret society has understood what Jesus was really pointing to. The third eye, the inner eye. The eye that doesn't see the world, but sees the kingdom. Look at sacred art. Hindu deities with a dot on the forehead.
Yeah, let's look at the third eye. The third eye has always been talked about. Right here. It's our pineal gland. Everybody has a pineal gland in their body. I don't know about those ones they've been doing clones on, if they actually have that or not. They must establish some type of consciousness within them. But anyway, if you're a human and you have a soul and you got this avatar body that we're in, you have a pineal gland. Oh yeah, it's there. But what they've done, they've calcified it. I'll let him tell you. But they calcified it. So that kind of cut off our connection with the divine, with the true creator himself. But let's go. Let's go into this.
Egyptian gods with the eye of Horus right there, between the brows.
Mm.
Buddhist monks meditating with focus at that exact spot. Halos, golden circles of light painted around the heads of saints and apostles. Why always there? Why always light radiating from the head? Notice your breath for just a moment. Because they knew. They knew what Jesus knew. That there's a door inside you, a gateway, a lamp that when lit, floods your entire being with divine light. It's not symbolic, it's biological, it's mystical. It's both. And it's been inside you this whole time. Now, Jesus wasn't speaking of imagination. He wasn't talking about visualization exercises or positive thinking. He meant a real living light inside of you. And that light has a source. You've heard the story. Jesus walks into the temple in Jerusalem. The priests are furious. They challenge him. And he says something that sounds insane. Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. Matthew chapter 2, verse 19. They thought he was talking about the building. They mocked him. It took 46 years to build this temple, and you'll raise it in 3 days? But John, the mystic gospel writer, adds this line, but he spoke of the temple of his body. Listen, that's not just about Jesus, that's about you. The temple was never a building. It was never stone and gold and curtains.
There you go.
The temple is the body, your body.
Your body.
Think about it. In the Jewish temple, there was a layout, a blueprint, the outer court, the inner court, the Holy of Holies, the altar, the lampstand, the veil. Now, what if I told you that same blueprint is inside you? The Holy of Holies, the most sacred chamber where only the high priest could enter once a year. That's your brain, specifically the center of your brain, where the pineal gland sits, hidden, protected, sacred. The altar, that's your heart, the place of sacrifice, devotion, emotion. The lampstand, the golden menorah that was always burning, that's the light of your single eye. The pineal, the inner lamp that must never go out. And the spine, Jacob's ladder, the bridge between earth and heaven, between your root and your crown, the pathway where energy ascends and descends, just like the angels Jacob saw in his vision. Feel your heartbeat for just a second. You see, the ancients understood something we've forgotten. Heaven and earth don't meet in a church. They meet in you.
Come
You
on
are the
now.
temple where divinity and humanity come together, where spirit inhabits flesh, where the kingdom becomes real. Now I want you to do something with me.
Why they always, got you thinking, you ain't gonna get this unless you come to church. And they always focus around church, and then later on say, oh yeah, the church got to be in you later on. But now they still focus on you. You got to come around this church because you got to hear that doctrine that preacher's preaching, so they can keep you locked up in your mind that you cannot make no mistake to the left or to the right. And they got you praying to a false god. You find out because they slipped it. Why they slipped Jesus in there? And Jesus says, wait a minute. I'm not the son of God. I'm the son of man. Don't worship me. Be like me. Do the things that I do. Be like the way that I am. Because many of you are going to do more than than I'm doing now. You're going to do a whole lot more. He didn't grandiose himself. He told them they're going to be doing a whole lot more. It's a whole lot that was told that y'all was lying about. And now we on point. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and keep lying, but I'm so glad I'm free from y'all lying tales. Y'all ain't got it right. Y'all just lied. Y'all just lied.
Put your hand on your chest, right over your heart. Feel it beating. And whisper these words even if you don't fully believe them yet. I am the temple.
Mhm.
Say it again. Softer this time. I am the temple.
I am the temple. Here, hold on. We got to get this
Good.
back up here.
Because if you are the temple, then the lamp of the temple must be lit, and that's where everything changes.
It's a lamp of the body.
So let's talk about the lamp. In the ancient temple, there was a golden lampstand, 7 branches, always burning, never allowed to go out. It represented the light of God dwelling among the people. Now, inside your brain, right at the geometric center, sits a tiny pine cone-shaped gland, the pineal gland. The ancients called it the seat of the soul. Descartes called it the place where the soul and body interact. The Egyptians symbolized.
Now, everybody has this. Y'all can't just go about saying, well, we ain't got that. No, everybody has this in their head, a pineal gland, and it's broadcasting light into the world.
It as the eye of Horus. The Hindus call it Ajna, the third eye chakra, and Jesus called it the single eye. Now, modern science will tell you the pineal gland produces melatonin, regulates your sleep, responds to light. But here's what they don't tell you. The pineal gland can literally perceive light. Science even admits it. Your pineal has the same light-sensing cells as your eyes. Why would God place an eye inside your brain unless you were meant to see more than this world? Not the light outside, the light within.
Thank you.
And it can be reawakened. But it's one of the most mysterious parts of the brain. It calcifies as you age.
Yep.
It dims. But in deep meditation, in prayer, in moments of profound stillness, people report visions, inner light, connection to the infinite.
True.
Modern science admits the pineal can see light, but they never tell you why. Why would you need an eye inside your brain? We'll come back to that, but first you need to understand what happened to it, unless you were meant to see more than this world.
You were meant to see more than
Mystics throughout history have practiced techniques to activate this gland, to decalcify it, to reignite the inner flame. Halos weren't just painted for decoration. They were painted because initiates saw them. Crowns of light, radiance, the visible sign of an awakened pineal. Now, I want you to pause for just a moment. Close your eyes again if you're in a safe place. Imagine a tiny flame right at the center of your forehead, between your brows, deep inside your skull. See it flicker. Now imagine it growing just a little bit brighter. Not forcing, just inviting. Breathe into it and release. Did you feel warmth, tingling, pressure? That's not your imagination. That's the lamp beginning to respond. Now, if you're still here, if you've made it this far into this teaching, it means something. You see, most people would have clicked away by now, gone back to their distractions, their sleep. But you're still here. That's not random. It means you're part of the hidden remnant, the ones who were always meant to remember. And I want to honor this moment with you, not as a transaction, but as a seal. If something inside you is stirring right now, don't let it pass. Click like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and write these 3 words in the comments. I am waking up. When you do, you're not just interacting with a video. You're sending a signal into the unseen. You're declaring your awakening. You're helping this teaching find the other hidden ones, the remnant, who are searching for the same light you've just found. This isn't for everyone. It's for those with eyes to see. It's for you, and you are part of it. Now,
yes,
let's go deeper.
Let's go deeper.
Because there's a reason the church feared this teaching.
There's a reason
and
why they
tried to
didn't want
erase
y'all to
it
know
from
this.
history.
Yep. They tried to hide it. They can't.
Let me ask you something.
Listen.
What would happen if you truly believed that the kingdom of God was already inside you, that you didn't need a priest to access it, that you didn't need a building, a ritual, a middleman,
Hold
that
up.
you, right now, exactly as you are,
Hold
carry
up.
the fullness of divinity?
Hold up. Did y'all see that? Okay. You don't need no priest, no pastor, none of that to get to your creator. They became to get the middleman. You know, that's what the seminaries did. The Vatican developed the seminaries and start creating pastors to help spread this message of control. They help spread the message. The negative message that was never meant to be preached. But no, they took it upon themselves, men with egos, to preach that message. But now you seeing what was hidden, and now you will see more what is hidden. Continue
Within
with
your
it.
own body. What would
Nope.
happen to the system? It would collapse.
It would.
You see, the moment Jesus started teaching this, the moment he said, "The kingdom of God is within you," in Luke chapter 17, verse 21, he signed his death warrant, because the temple in Jerusalem wasn't just a religious site, it was an economic powerhouse. Priests controlled access to God. You had to bring your sacrifice,
Mm.
pay your tax, go through the system. And here comes Jesus saying, you don't need any of that.
Don't need no
You are the
priest,
temple.
no
God
pastor.
is already in you. That's
In
not
you.
just heresy, that's revolution. After Jesus died, the early church tried to carry his message forward. The Gnostics, the mystics, the desert fathers,
Come on with it.
they practiced inner awakening, direct communion, the Christ within.
Christ.
But then, the Roman Empire took over Christianity, and they needed control. So they did what empires always do. They centralized power, created hierarchy, built cathedrals, wrote creeds, and slowly, carefully, they stripped out every teaching that put power back in your hands. The Gospel of Thomas, banned. The Gospel of Mary, suppressed.
See?
Any text that spoke of inner knowing, of gnosis, of the divine spark within, labeled heresy, burned, buried, forgotten. They told you that you were born broken, a sinner, unworthy, separated from God by an unbridgeable gap.
That's another thing
only
I
through
do
their
not like how the church is preaching. Wait a minute. That's the first thing they break you down is they want you come to the crying to the altar. You're a broken sinner. Oh, I'm a sinner and I gotta be saved by Jesus. Man, you never was a sinner. You didn't come in this world broken. How you gonna be a sinner being born there? Oh, we've been brought in because our forefathers are sinning. Man, you've been born in as a whole person. As a whole person. Don't give a fuck what they saying, talking about. No, man, no way in the world. How could you? You a born baby. Don't let them fool you with that. They hit you with that all day long. You come in as a ratchet sinner. You ain't coming as you come in as a whole human above, as a whole human. Do not let them put that documentation, that doctrine bullshit on you. You ain't coming as no damn sinner. You came in as a whole person. You came in closer than God at that early age, between the ages of 1 and 7. You're the closest to the divine before they start incriminating and indoctrinating you with all this other bullcrap from Rockefeller Institute talking about he wanted a nation of workers. He didn't want a nation of thinkers. What? Yeah. He was already planning for the slavery. He got books out telling exactly how he planned to do it. But they did, and then how they made the world a slave. They just took how you got the plantation for us blacks. Okay, we're gonna make it for everybody. We're gonna take the tation off of there and just put the plant out there. Now you in these plants working 24 hours, working the 8-hour shifts, all 3 shifts. Slaves to the work environment. It's something that we should never have had to do. Okay, because we are divine beings. But no, the system of this world got us thinking something different. Until y'all wake up, y'all gonna stay in the same BS that you're in. Yep, because it's more to the damn story than this bullshit. Come on, bring it on. It's more to the story.
Institution, their priests, their rituals, their
True.
approval, could you maybe, possibly, one day be saved? But that's not what Jesus taught. Jesus taught that you are the light of the world,
Yes.
that you are God's, sons and daughters of the Most High, that the same Spirit that raised him from the dead lives in you. If you've stayed with me this far, it's because part of you has always known this. Let your eyes soften as you listen. You've been called to remember what they tried to make you forget. They didn't hide this teaching because it was false. They hid it because it was true.
It's true.
And if you realized your own divinity, you wouldn't need them anymore.
There you go.
Now I want you to sit with a question.
There
Just
you
for
go.
2 seconds. Ask yourself, what would my life look like if I truly believed the kingdom was already within me? Not someday, not in heaven.
Now.
And here's another question. If the temple is your body, then what was the cross? If the lamp is the pineal,
Come on.
then what is resurrection really about?
Huh?
Hold those questions. We're about to answer them, but the answer isn't what you think.
This is the real shit,
That
y'all.
shift, that realization, that's the beginning of resurrection.
There you
Because
go.
the pineal wasn't just for vision, it was the doorway to conquering death itself. And if you're one of the few still awake enough to hear this, then keep going. The mystery deepens from here.
It goes deeper. Come on with it.
Here's something strange.
Mhm.
Throughout the Gospels, whenever Jesus encounters death, he calls it sleep. When Jairus' daughter dies, he says, she is not dead but sleeping.
Yes.
Mark chapter 5, verse 39. When Lazarus dies, Jesus says, our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep. John chapter 11, verse 11. The people around him thought he was in denial. They laughed at him. But Jesus knew something they didn't. Death and sleep are closer than we think, and awakening is always possible.
Yes, it
You
is.
see, every night when you go to sleep, something extraordinary happens. Your pineal gland becomes active. It secretes melatonin. It regulates your circadian rhythm. But more than that, it opens the door between worlds. In sleep, you dream. You leave the physical. You enter other realms. You see things that haven't happened yet. You meet people who aren't there. You experience realities that feel just as real as this one. Notice how your body feels right now. The pineal is the bridge, the gateway between the seen and the unseen, between the material and the spiritual.
Come on now.
And in deep mystical states, when the pineal is fully activated, you don't need to be asleep to access those realms. You can see them while awake. That's what visions are. That's what prophecy is. That's what Christ consciousness is. It's the ability to live in two worlds at once, to walk on earth while seeing heaven. Jesus didn't just rise from the dead after 3 days in a tomb. He taught his disciples that resurrection is a state of consciousness. Here's where it gets wild. A shift from sleep to awakening, from darkness to light, from death to life. And it's available right now. Paul said it clearly in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Christ shall give thee light. Awake, arise. Christ gives you light, not someday, now.
Now.
The resurrection isn't just a historical event, it's an inner event. It's the pineal igniting, the single eye opening, the temple coming alive. Every night when you sleep, you practice death. And every morning when you wake, you practice resurrection. But most people never wake up fully. They go through life in a trance, eyes open but unseeing, alive but asleep. Jesus
that?
came.
Who is that, y'all? Tell me who is that? They walking, but they sleep. They got access to a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of power, but they can't access it because they ass is sleep. Wake up, you Christians. Wake up, your Buddhism, your Islam, or Muslims. Y'all all need to wake up because this is the true teachings. This is what's happening right here. But you will see because all those religions that got to fall, they're going to fall before this 2030 thing comes upon us because they got to. They got to reroute all that money that coming from all those churches, and the Vatican going to reroute that money and come into a different area. They're going to shut down on city guys and them churches and let y'all know, hey, we just did this religion thing to divide the masses and to control y'all on the low-key tip. But, yeah, we still want this money. It's a whole lot of stuff about to happen. And they hid so much stuff from us. They hid so much from it. But y'all gonna get a hold of all of it dealing with me. Because I'm
to
coming with
shake you
all the whole
awake,
hookup.
to
And
activate
I
the
ain't
light,
scared of
to
nothing.
resurrect you while you're still
Tell you
breathing.
that now.
Now, tonight, before you sleep, I want you to try something.
Try this, y'all.
As you're drifting off, place your awareness at the center of your forehead and whisper to yourself, I will awaken. Not just from sleep, from everything.
It's time for y'all
And
to wake.
imagine that every morning is a small resurrection, a return from the other side, a remembering of who you really are. Now, if this truth is stirring something in you, if you can feel the light beginning to flicker, leave a comment right now. Type these 3 words, I will awaken. This is a signal to the universe, to yourself, to the others who are waking up alongside you. When you speak it, you anchor it, you make it real. Because once you understand this, you'll understand why Jesus said you would do even greater works than him.
Told you. I say.
This is one of the most misunderstood verses in all of Scripture. Jesus, right before his crucifixion, says this to his disciples, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do. John chapter 14, verse 12.
Break it out.
Greater works than Jesus. How is that even possible? Take a slow breath. Unless Jesus wasn't trying to be worshipped. He was trying to be replicated. He wasn't saying, look at me, I'm special, I'm the only one. He was saying, look at me and see what you're capable of.
You can do these things too.
You see, Jesus moved humanity through stages. First, he called us servants. Then he called us friends. And finally, he called us equals, co-heirs with Christ, bearers of the same Spirit, carriers of the same light.
Ooh, I say.
The church wants you to worship Jesus, but Jesus wanted you to become like him, to
Not to
awaken your
worship
own
him.
inner Christ,
See,
to
that's gonna be.
activate your own single eye.
Hold up. Let me go. Hold up. Stop it right there. Let's go on back. This is the trick. They wrote that Bible, and they wrote it says, "You are not to have any false gods, not to worship any false gods." But then they slid Jesus in there, and they made him a deity as a God. When Jesus says, "I'm not the Son of God, I'm the Son of Man. I didn't come for y'all to worship me, but to be like me. Do what I do. Show love to my brother. I don't hurt my brother. I speak good. I speak kindly to him. I give to my neighbor. I help him out. I love everyone that's around me. I show love. I give love. I'm blooming with love." Okay? Ah, yeah. See, y'all flip the script. Because see, when y'all flip that and y'all went to worshiping Jesus, that's when you got stuck in that God spell. Oh, break it down. The gospel, God spell. Everything on this planet is a ritual. This planet is magical. It's very magical based on science, but it's magical. The movies they showed y'all about how Earth is and about how things is in the magical world with the help of Disney helping you fantasize about some damn fucking cartoons. No. Okay? All this stuff about magic is real. You can try to call Jesus all you want to, but see, on the other side of the control, that's only got so much power. Now, they know that you gonna claim that deity that you stand strong on, but it's just you being strong saying no to that deity when you mention Jesus, because that's what you tied your deity to. He will flee. That deity will flee because he's a low vibrational. Jesus is always a high vibration or high frequency. If you're on that level or high vibration or high frequency that Jesus was on, then you're on a whole different level. You don't have to be affected, just like bees. If those are nature's most high vibrational insects, if your vibration is just as high as theirs, you got a high vibration, you will not be stung. And since I came into this knowledge, and I got bees all around me on my patio, I sit there and just laugh at them, talk to them. Hey, how y'all doing? They fly around me, land on me. They don't sting me. They land on my hand. And next thing you know, y'all gonna jump up. This is big. You're gonna get stung. Why you go in fear? That's your first reaction is fear. And that's how they got your asses programmed. They got your asses programmed over the damn fear. The damn fear that they programmed y'all to have from the very fucking beginning. They did that. They did it. Let's get back to the story here. The true story and nothing
To
but
realize that the
story.
Father is not up in the sky, but
He's
within
here.
you.
Thank you.
The kingdom of God is within you.
Woo!
I and the Father are one. Ye are gods.
Yeah.
These aren't just pretty sayings. They're initiations, invitations.
Thank you.
Jesus was the first fruits, the prototype, the one who showed the way. But he never said he was the last.
Come on.
He said, follow me, not
Follow.
worship me. Follow me
See?
into
It's
the
a
same
difference.
awakening, the
It's a
same
difference.
light, the same resurrection. You are not less than Jesus. You're just asleep. In the moment you wake up, the moment that pineal gland ignites and the single eye opens,
Bring it.
you become what you've always been. The hidden Christ, the living temple, the light of the world. And here's what changes everything.
A single lie.
You've come this far. You've stayed through every chapter, every revelation, every secret. That alone tells me something about you. You're not here by accident. You're here because something in you remembers. And now we're going to activate it. This is the moment where everything shifts from knowledge to experience,
There you
from
go.
theory to living truth.
Yes.
So if you're in a place where you can close your eyes safely, I invite you to do that now. If not, just soften your gaze. Take a deep breath. Let your body settle. Now, bring your awareness to the center of your forehead, not on the surface, deeper, about 2 inches back, right in the center of your brain. That's where the pineal sits, the lamp of the body, the single eye. Imagine a small flame there, a golden, warm flame, flickering gently. Don't force it, just see it in your mind's eye. Now, with each breath, imagine that flame growing a little brighter. Breathing in, the flame grows. Breathing out, the light spreads. Let that light begin to fill your head, warm, golden, soft. It moves down into your throat, into your chest, into your heart. Now imagine it filling your whole body, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, every cell, every bone, every drop of blood filled with light.
Yes. Shake.
And now, imagine that light doesn't stop at your skin. It radiates outward, a field of light around you. You are glowing. You are the temple. You are the light of the world. And now, silently or out loud, speak this: I am awake.
I am awake.
The single eye is open.
Single eye is open.
The Christ is alive in me. Take one more deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. What you just experienced, that wasn't just visualization. That was activation. You just
Woo!
lit the lamp. And once it's lit, it doesn't go out. It might dim. Life, stress, fear, they can cover it. But the flame is always there now.
Always there.
And the more you return to it, the brighter it becomes. This is the hidden teaching Jesus gave to his inner circle. This is what the mystics practiced in caves and deserts. This is what the church tried to bury. But it's rising again. In you. The second coming isn't a man descending from the clouds. It's the Christ consciousness awakening inside millions of people. Just like
Okay,
you.
see, all right. That's another thing. Y'all waiting for them crowds to clap for Jesus to come through the sky. It ain't gonna happen. Y'all gonna be sitting there hoping forever. Don't you know how long y'all been waiting to hoping forever now? And this is maybe the closest that y'all gonna ever get to hoping to actually see him and to come to find out that it's not actually him, it's his consciousness that has already came down. So now y'all still waiting for nothing. That ain't gonna happen. Y'all still stuck in that hoping mode. Oh Lord, we hope you come down. We send your love down. It ain't gonna happen because you know why? Because you're praying to the wrong God and you don't be begging and asking for it because he only established what is already established. You are a divine being already. You already have a divine birthright of perfect health. You already have a divine birthright of abundance. You already have a divine birthright of love, abundance, and peace in your life. You already have that, but you just don't know how to activate it because they got you blind. They got you giving your power away to a fake God in the sky. And y'all don't think it's fake because he's because his name is Jesus. But no, Jesus said, don't worship him. Be like him. Don't go through that long desert road of trials and tribulations because you will go through them in the church. You will not be avoided of those consequences because of what they teach you. You're going to be lined right up in it because it's dealing with your subconscious and your conscious mind. Okay? Whatever you've been thinking of, lack. Oh, I need to pay these bills. I ain't making enough money. And you talking out that stuff out of your mouth during the day while you're conscious? Don't you know when you go to sleep at night, your subconscious mind automatically brings that more into your existence? Everything that you was talking negative about, he don't know the difference between good or bad. It just his job is to bring whatever you was talking about while you was conscious into existence. Now, the powers that be, the secret societies and all they know this. They've been doing this for why you think they rich and why they got us under control the way they do. They've been doing this for years. And when we came back and asked for our knowledge back, they said, no, it's evil. You don't want this. And then they hid it in the occult section because they said, well, them Christians, they ain't going to come look in the occult. So we're going to hide it over there because they ain't going to come over there and look. Bullshit. Went over and got that shit too. What? No, y'all ain't hiding shit else, motherfuckers. No, I'm mad. Y'all ain't hiding shit else. And that's going all the way back to the Council of Nicaea. And thank God, thank you, Putin. Thank you, the divine, for Putin who opened up his church and his oldest church in Russia, and it showed nothing but all the prophets are black. Everybody was black, period. How the hell you gonna bring us a white motherfucking Jesus and his ass was black in the first damn place? And then you gonna sit there and call him and he was a god? Man, we were all gods just like him, but we have to follow his teachings as to love and being one another. There's a whole lot of this stuff, and it's all based on love. It's all based on love, but y'all was tricked into thinking you can't have this type of love. Well, Jesus. Well, Jesus. Oh, you can have this type of love, period. And you ain't got to have Jesus, Allah, Buddha, none of them. You can have love for your fellow man, your fellow sister, without none of them. Because you are a God. You need to go to the divine creator yourself. You don't need no damn pastor making no intercession for you. No, make your own intercession and watch what happens. When these people wake up and find out they never needed the pastor, y'all need to go back and take all y'all shit back that y'all gave to the motherfuckers. I tell y'all that now, mother man. Okay, but anyway, let's go back here. I gotta finish this out. But yeah, no, oh yeah, and all the little cussing. Okay, it's just word exaggeration on my end, okay, does not express all the love, because it's not going to put me in no hell, okay? I'm not getting put in hell. That's a good thing. I can do pretty much anything I want, but see, I'm not going to do anything I want because there's karma when you actually go out and physically hurt someone, okay? And y'all going to have karma if y'all don't wake up and keep following the same old lie. But no, what it is that y'all going to end up being stuck in the same old loop, which you're never going to get out. You're going to be praising church every Sunday and then coming back home the same. What has changed since you wouldn't shout it and jumped up in church? Did you come up with a cure for cancer? Did God give you $100,000 on the spot or something? Did you come up with a new revelation? Did you what miracle had you brought forth? Not a damn thing. Because see, it's your conscious mind and your subconscious mind is what's going to what shapes your reality. And see, as long as that pastor and that church is all up in shaping up your mind and your reality on how you going to think and how you going and what God you going to praise and when you going to get up and praise him and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. That ain't nothing but another damn cult. Another cult. Let them all go. Follow the teachings of Jesus when he said the esoterical type, when he said, if you want to go to the kingdom of heaven, you have to go within. But let's see what else they got we're on the last part of this. This is crazy.
You. And every time someone activates their single eye, the prophecy moves one step closer.
One step closer.
But here's the truth they never told you.
Come on.
The prophecy isn't fulfilled by someone else. It's fulfilled by you. You are the second coming. You are the Christ returning to the world, not as blasphemy, as remembering, now. If you felt something stir during that activation, if something inside you shifted, even slightly, then your single eye is opening. And I want you to seal this moment. Subscribe to this channel, not as a casual click, but as a declaration. You're choosing the path of awakening. You're joining the hidden remnant,
the esoteric path.
Ones who remember.
The esoteric
Share this
path.
video with someone who's ready, someone who's been searching, someone who loves Jesus but has felt imprisoned by religion.
Well,
before you leave this space, if what you've just experienced stirred something in you, there's more waiting. We've hidden keys, prayers, and activations inside what we call the sacred scrolls.
So
writings meant only for those who are truly awakening.
Right. So now, there's more to this story, as you know. But yeah, that's the beginning of it. That's the beginning of it, folks. It's always been here, but hidden. Now, I was a deacon in a church. I've been involved with Church of God in Christ growing up. Yep. In 3 different jurisdictions. The 3rd ecclesiastical jurisdiction, the North Central jurisdiction, and the Southwest 5th. All dealing with different bishops. I saw some things that wasn't right. And I saw the offering plates because I was in offering and doing the offering. We did the tithes and offering, but what are these other damn bowls and shit for? Oh, well, it's more money that we're going to be asking for. Yeah, I know. Why? Why? And in the kingdom of God, when the gospel of Thomas, that's something that y'all don't want to accept, when it says that, when Jesus says these offerings and rituals that you're doing, they're not required to reach the kingdom of heaven. That's why. That's one of the reasons why y'all banned the Gospel of Thomas, because you know good and well y'all asses will be cut off for no more damn money that you had no more damn reason to get in the damn first place. You tricking these people thinking that you the interceder for God, and they never needed an interceder for God. All you had to do is teach them to go to God for themselves without you, and to see the kingdom of heaven. You got them thinking, oh, they gonna go to the kingdom of heaven up in the sky. There ain't nothing. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know about a secret out there before I go. Y'all want to go back up to the y'all thinking y'all going to heaven? No, your heaven and hell is right here on earth. From a soul perspective, Hades, the underworld. The underworld is earth. Earth is where you're going to get your heaven and hell at. So you better make your heaven and hell mighty good, or wherever how you doing here. Now, hell is a state of mind. Heaven is a state of mind too. Okay? But just like they say later on in the Bible, it's, by the time you get there, all heaven and hell is going to pass away. But by the time I die, all that's going to be gone. Yeah, because technically it ain't there. Because when you go up top, when you think you're going to heaven, that ain't heaven. You are in a void space. And the next thing you'll see is a motherfucking white light. That white light tunnel that's guiding you to come back to that white light. You remember that white light? They were telling you, oh, if I see the light, get that light, hold the light. Yeah, that damn light is the damn portal to bring your ass right back to motherfucking earth. That's where your ass is coming right back to. And they got a little bit more shit added to it too when they bring you back in this time, because they add a little bit more AI to the shit. Because they don't got hip to some of these people like me that's trying to spread the message that, yeah, do not go to that light. Do not go to that light. When I was told not to go to the light by my ancestors, I was wondering, like, why? Ooh, that was deep. Why? Why not go to? And they came to me and they brought it to me, and it was like, you ain't been doing this for a long time. It's going to that damn light. Come to find out, who was the ones who were built, who was behind of creating that light. Because see, right when they cut off all the activations for ascensions that was in the pyramids, and they cut off all that, they went around and cut down those major gigantic trees that you used to see on Avatar. Those major trees, those big trees. We had trees like that on our planet. The Devil's Tower in Wyoming, that's one of them. Let's go way out. Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro was also, that's a big old giant tree stump. You look at this, a mountain. That's a petrified tree stump. Our souls used to go up to those trees, and we used to ascend and able to go and leave and go home to our other stars and be able to come back. But those trees were cut down. So after going through our avatar body, and body becomes unalive, we automatically, our spirit is alive. We're our conscious. We are conscious. We are not dead. We are still, a part of us is still alive. They've proven that through the near-death experiences, because I've listened to over the hundreds of that already, and I've already came to the conclusion with that. And they're going to keep that hidden till the end too. But see, they've already, if you wake up and put 2 and 2 together and open up your mind, you will see it for yourself. So yeah, that's a light portal that's bringing you right back here again. But now I know to stand and wait for my intention, for my star to return. And after those 5 times the Marcons is coming after you, trying to trick you and to come back into that light, they posing as your mom, your grandma, your granddad, a loved one that had passed already. Or they'll come in as your deity who you've been praising. Jesus, Allah, Buddha. They'll show up and try to trick your ass right back in that damn light. And once you go back in that damn light, you're coming right back here again. Your object is to stand there, and over the 5 times is to say, no, I refuse to go. I want to go home. Do a 180-degree turn and turn your back to that light. I choose to go home. 5 times. At the 5th time, you'll reach base reality. When you go back to the center of the earth at base reality, you will then be, all your past life memories will come flooding in like a flood. All your past life memories from all the past lifetimes that you had on this planet. That each time they erased it, each time you got incarnated back into this planet. Oh, don't believe me? The Akashic records, you can't erase the Akashic records. You can't erase them. Them already established. So that is already established. So all your memories is already established there. But once you come out of the control and out of the situation here, all your memories from past lifetimes will come back to you. And then at this time, you are able to go home to your star, Sirius B, over the Pleiadians, or wherever your star is, you're able to go home and leave this planet. We're out of here. We're gone. And this is something that I had to put out here today. And this was something that is a long video. And I didn't mean to do it this long. But hey, I got fired up. And I can't help but come out with the truth. I got more coming true. I'm so fired up. I got a whole new fire coming. And y'all ain't seen nothing yet. But anyway, this is Audi Rob with Wide Open Wolf Podcast. And I'm about to end this recording. And just telling y'all to stay alert. Keep watching those skies. There's some things that are about to happen before the end of 2025. You guys must be alert. Also, be sure to have those generators. Those generators are going to be good to have on hand because we are going to have some power outages soon. Okay? All right. Just want to bring this to attention. All right? But anyway, peace, love, and light. We out of here. Peace. Whatever it ends. Intro. Take.
Blast wide open wolf sessions. Mind, body, soul, no second guessing. Spilling truths, no sugarcoat dressing. Wisdom hunting, cash and knowledge blessing. Hands to the streets, wide open wolf. Eyes on the prize, ain't no time for jokes, lies, and eyes. These chains we roll, truth on the mic, destiny and vote. Hands to the streets, wide open.